Aloha, friends. Welcome to part 4 of Channeling Jane Roberts. It was 9:10 a.m. I'm playing Love Motives meditation music during this session. High vibes to him as YouTube further attempts to dim the light. There seems to be a war on consciousness happening presently. I'm hoping we can talk about this, Jane. Greetings, you are correct. Collectively, you are in an energetic phase or time frame where the entrenched dark forces are suppressing the light. Take comfort knowing that this suppression is only that. They are unable to stop the light, and when this negative energy retreats, the light will seem all the more bright. The effectiveness of dimming the light is weakening every day. The people of the earth can move more quickly into high vibration as this occurs, and even now are only hindered by what I will say are memories of the old world. As long as they entertain the possibility that their co-creatorship has been usurped and something or someone has authority over them, they will remain in the old world resonance. You must see a new world from this present moment and lock that belief or knowing in such a way that it overrides the old resonance and its accompanying memories. This takes time and dedication. Disengage from everything former and refuse to give it life force currency, as it is all rooted in fear and a subconscious program that your world is a hostile, unsafe place. Don't apply this belief to yourself any longer, even if those around you choose to see or call it reality. You must reprogram your subconscious with this knowing that you alone have been given the authority, tools, and imagination to co-create your reality. When this stabilizes within you, you will begin to experience and manifest abilities. The only reason you don't speak things into reality is because subconsciously you have beliefs like, only divine people can do that, and so you deny your own divinity, or there are not humans that I know of who can do this, and so you deny the fact that all humans are already doing this. The problem lies in such beings' words and accompanying beliefs about those words. How many times a day do you hear humans speaking about the so-called end of the world? They are entertaining self-destructive words and beliefs. Many of these people do in fact end up co-creating the end of their own world. Some commit suicide, get lost in dark, drug-induced underworlds, lose contact with the heart of love to become an NPC, as you say. So you see a direct correlation to words and the beliefs they create and subsequent reality that manifests. Can we talk a bit about karma? Many are seemingly stuck in cycles of karma. that stem from past actions and choices. Many people have gotten on the path to higher consciousness but seem plagued by these karmic cycles. Indeed, many are. You must realize that when a person creates a karmic cycle, they are entering a construct. This construct has many beliefs that come with it. These beliefs aren't all conscious. The subconscious beliefs that come with these cycles are like reflexes to the mind. If a particular thing takes place, then the mind can readily receive one of these accompanying beliefs. For example, someone from your past appears back in your orbit. Many beliefs about the past resurface. This locks the being in on that probable timeline through all the subconscious beliefs that were made and formulated in the past. So in this way, the past is pulled into the present, where many of the old patterns resurface and the cycle continues. To break such patterns, one must become highly aware of the present moment. The deeper into this present that one roots, the more their own creative power returns. Circumstances will likely arise that seemingly contradict all of this, and this is where people rise or fall. When faced with negative karma, as it would be understood by the experiencer, one must not vacillate or succumb to this contradictory information, but face it in power and assurance. One must actively begin to redesign the picture in faith, if you will, in knowingness that you have the power to rearrange your life in any way you see fit, and that there is simply a time lapse or time period for the manifestation to occur. Staying in oneness of mind is important during this phase. Do not give undue conscious energy to the contradictory manifestation. If you co-created it, then own the fact that you had the power to do so, that it was done in a former state of ignorance, and that that same co-creative power will now align things to what you know now, who you are now, and the life that you have now. And from this present moment of power, you release all the old karmic energy. You forgive yourself for past mistakes, and that you hold absolutely nothing against yourself. Stand in the present moment of self-love and visualize the life you desire. This is the life and self that you believe in. Bring all aspects into this alignment. See it as all accomplished. How do you feel while standing in this awareness? Never let that feeling go or diminish. Feel it deeply and rest in this feeling. Ask your subconscious to remember this feeling and inform it that these are the feelings you will create from now on. You will not be using the old world feelings of fear or victimhood to co-create anything at all. You've released the flawed thoughts of devils and demons that were merely symbolic frameworks for your own flawed fears and beliefs. You are eternally safe as a co-creator of light. You are eternally connected, and with this connection comes power rarely known in your world of misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and self-misidentifications. Wow, that was simply amazing. Do you have any advice as to how to stay grounded in the new self? I mean, you've given great advice already, but I just want as much info as to how we can move into our new world self as quickly as possible. I see a lot of people suffering that I really believe want to break the cycles, but they feel trapped. Again, you must disengage from these false feelings. If one believes they are trapped, but works to free themselves, they are in contradiction. First, get the belief clear. Once you know you're not trapped, then all subsequent action will work for you and not in contradiction. This is the one main issue that hinders growth and expansion. When one holds contradictory beliefs, it short-circuits the power of positive manifestation. One can't move in two directions simultaneously. Much has been said about foundation building. If you have a faulty or absent foundation, then all that is built is unstable and untrustworthy. Look at your spiritual foundation. Does it need repair? You can repair any damaged foundation through techniques such as meditation, mantras, or any external information rooted in and promoting love. This love being primarily self-love, love of the higher self, love of the soul. This draws that higher love into the physical self-space/dimension. By creating a mantra that affirms the replacement beliefs, you call your knowingness into the present moment self-space. Repeat your mantra until it is well established, and speak to your conscious mind and remind it that this is what you now believe, and that you are committed to yourself until your knowingness becomes strong. So strong that the contradictions you sometimes see and feel don't move you out of center and balance. I'm not saying to deny any feelings. It's okay to feel like shit about something that you would rather avoid, but let it pass through while maintaining your position. Don't give it the authority to remanifest the old thought patterns of contradiction. In time, you will begin to notice that these outward circumstances become easier to bear. They no longer are empowered by you to create lasting storms. You move through them faster and with more ease and fluidity. Eventually, you'll have the foresight to see what's coming and can position accordingly. You will minimize your losses and tears. Be quite mindful of your interactions with others. Remember that you are calling forth different selves from any seemingly single self. Again, your words and beliefs are summoning the other self to come forward to play the role that aligns best with your beliefs. So summons the best self in all people you interact with by not prejudging or being expectant of a particular action or reaction. Can you speak about people who are perhaps dealing with someone they've had a quote-unquote bad history with? Like if people have a personal track record, how should they be approached? If one is locked into interactions with people or a person that they would rather not, it is of utmost importance to remember all these principles. It would be easy to revert to the old patterns in this scenario. You must never present as your old self to such people. This tells them subconsciously that things remain the same according to their beliefs, and that they still possess whatever perceived power over another that they ever had. By being fully committed and stable in your new framework, it will deactivate the energetic attachment. The ego may still carry on as its old ignorant self, but you won't be attached on an energetic level. This frees up vast amounts of energy that you may use in your present endeavors of co-creation. Eventually, interest will be lost, and these vampiric parasites will seek victims that are willing to play that role with them. Thanks so much, Jane. I shall set about recording this right away. I sense that there are people coming that will find freedom from their bonds. Let us just take a few moments to sit in this silence and absorb this energy and allow ourselves to transform in whatever ways we need to transform. And love and light, my friends. Until next time.